Diary, hello. We're just going over the day 4, which is Friday, of our lovely stay at Club La Santa, CLS. So, of course, we started the morning with some morning gymnastics, and that's the 15-minute exercise that we know very well, and in fact have been doing the YouTube video to at home for some amount of time. And then we did something called Pilates Reformer. So we back in England, we normally do Pilates once a week. But this is a completely different Pilates class with a kind of machine called, well, Pilates Reformer. I'm not sure if that's their made-up name or if it's an official name. So it's a machine with a bed, which is on a slider, which is connected to some springs, and that's at one end. And at the other end, there's some straps. And at the end of the bed, there's a place to put your head. So you can actually put your head in the head bit where the shoulders and head go, and then you can sort of push the bed against the springs, or you can use your legs to do that. And there's a whole set of exercises that we were given to, and the class was almost an hour. And you can sort of do pulls where you're pulling the straps, and that's pulling you on the bed. You're lying on the bed, and you're pulling against those springs. And then you can do various exercises by sitting on that bed, it was quite interesting. So if I can get a picture of the machine, that would really help the understanding of this video. But it's in a locked room, and you can the machines are all put away. So yeah. Next we tried windsurfing. Now Friday was a massively windy day, and we did the introduction to windsurfing course. Now, my partner and I had already done windsurfing. I think we'd done it twice in our lives, and that was at least 2 years ago. And Sue had never done it. So we had to sort of sit through the complete beginner's class, which is pretty good because we completely forgotten how to do the basic thing, which is a turn. And then they had two boards with two sails, and we went out. Now, I went out on the board, my partner went out on the other board, and she was able to come back again, but I kind of got lost, going further and further away. So I'm afraid I kind of ruined it a bit for other people because there was only one board to share between about 4 or 5 other people. Anyway, no one else was able to do very much because for a beginner, an absolute beginner, it was just enough to stand on the board, and with the wind as strong as it was, people just fell over. So Sue got on the board, stood on the board, and then she managed to stay on the board for a little bit, and that was enough, all she could do really. And then she handed it back to my partner. So it ended up, we were there for almost 2 hours, and we were just having the time of our lives, my partner and I, trying to just stay standing on a board in a massively massive wind. It was just so challenging. Yeah, it is a lagoon. It's not the sea, but it to me it was not beginners weather at all. After that, we amazingly decided to keep the water theme and go for a long swim. Now that the South Pool, is literally a couple of 100 meters away from us. Literally, we can walk there in about 220 seconds. So the setup time is just me getting my music swim player on, and of course I actually power the swim player from this watch. It's a very unusual Finnish swim player, which is that it's Bluetooth connected, but Bluetooth doesn't go through water, so I have to take the watch off. I have to get the music playing, let's say with the music on my wrist, and then take the watch off and put it inside my swimming cap, so it looks like my head's like an alien. But it does work quite well, and it means that you don't have to load the music onto the swim player. So yesterday on Friday I was listening to Led Zeppelin, 70s. It's great. So I managed to do just over 1.5 kilometres, and that was brilliant. So I was very pleased with that. After that, I was so knackered that I decided I'd have a nap. Everyone else was still running around, and then everyone else went to the stretch and relax class. I went to the absolute abs class. Now, it's sort of a set of exercises that you wouldn't immediately think we're going to do your abs, but they do. So that was pretty good. So I was taken out of that class and I thought, what do I need to do now? I haven't done my steps for the day, so I was determined to do my steps. Now, we did have to fit some shopping in, and then plan for some dinner. But so what we did is before the shopping, I managed to get, I think it was 2K run around the track, because there's a 400-metre track. Literally, the track is literally outside. I'll go look outside my door. The track is literally in front of me. It's just fantastic. That's the advantage of being in these posh apartments. The track is very close by. So I put it in 2K before the shopping, did the shopping, and then managed to do another 6K. So I managed to fit in 8K, and with the 8K and the walking around in the morning, I managed to get my, I think got over 15,000 steps, which is my current daily goal. So that was another goal has been hit. We finished the shopping. There was no washing. We was a bit of debate about whether we're going to have any washing. I was very much in favour of washing, but everyone said, oh no, we'll leave it another day. So we managed to just have dinner in, and then we watched this soppy film about, I think called Quiz Night or Quiz Show, about two people, one girl who grew up knowing all about this quiz, and the quiz master was Will Ferrell, and yeah, it's kind of an obvious film, but we sat and watched, and it was very nice. Okay, Darry, that's the end of Friday. I wonder what's going to happen on Saturday, because the forecast is even windier, but surely it can't be windier than Friday. We shall see.